2, 3, 4. Yeah, oh my god. No, just like, that was a clusterfuck. I had to go in and change everything. That was a clusterfuck. Clusterfuck and a half. We made it, we're here, we're reacting to the Met Gala looks. Where is my Google? This should be it. Hey, queen. Okay, this is too far forward. Ah! I hit my fucking stream thing. Oh, I don't know where it is. Google? Google? Google. That's Google. Queening out. I fear the lighting's super low because holy fuck. Do I get whited out like a goddamn ghost? I think this is correct. Hello? What the fuck? No, I don't want speaker now. No. I got nothing here. Okay, this is useless. And we still struggle. No, that's wrong too. Why is Google not an option? Google should just be an option. Okay, wait, I want to exit this. Put it in the slideshow. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. That's not what I want. I want this. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Is it this? Is that why? I could just make it my desktop. By the way, what? The music's way too fucking loud, actually. Realizing. Yeah. I figured that out. Okay. Mathematically... This shouldn't be as difficult as it is. I don't know why it's not just letting me go to Google. Display capture, image slideshow, media source, window capture. Cancel. Like, I don't know why it's not just letting me do Marvel Rival, or not Marvel Rivals thingy. If I do that, will that, for whatever reason? Untitled presentation. Perfect! Okay, we're in, ladies. We're locked. I stayed up. I am so belligerently hungover because I got drunk, stayed up, made this entire slideshow for us today. So, to start off our little presentation, let's look up what is dandyism. Dandyism is important. Black dandyism is the theme of this Met Gala. Basically, to my understanding, it's black excellence, and it specifically has to do with tailoring and men's garments, as we can see here. Grew in the emancipation era, which means basically it was right after slavery, when former slaves and servants took on dandyism, aka dressing in sharp suits, polished shoes, and accessories like hats, ties, and more formal wear, as a form of assertion and assimilation. Basically, right after slavery was abolished, this was what men's fashion looked like for previous slaves, who took the time out of their lives to dress more obtuse and out there, but still fit into like nice fitted garments. And I was super excited for this theme. I think this theme is super exciting. So now that we kind of know what it is, what are we looking for? We're looking for suits. I actually definitely need to do this in a different way. Can I actually just... Because I would like to be able to look at chat whilst doing this. Is there a way to... I don't want full screen. Okay, how does that look? That looks better. Better. Okay. So what is black dandyism? That is black dandyism, basically. It's tailoring, and it's like based around tailoring and suits, and it's meant to be this kind of take back to power that black men did against the white people, which is awesome. Great theme. Love it. So suits. We're looking for tailoring. We're looking for suits. This is important. Now, what is my criteria in judging the Met Gala? First and foremost, it is always going to be theme. Theming is my number one thing. My biggest pet peeve is when a bitch shows up and she's not on theme. It makes me so unbelievably mad. You probably only ever get to go to Met Gala once in your fucking life, and you show up not on theme, you make me angry. You make me unimaginably upset with you if you show up not on fucking theme. Secondly, looks good. Does it look good? Is the tailoring right? Specifically this time around, though, we're going to be looking for, theme-wise, we're going to be looking for tailored. We're going to be looking for suits. We're not looking for these big dramatic dresses. We're not looking for anything like that. We're looking for hats. We're looking for ties. We're looking for boas. We're looking for furs over the shoulders, but mainly we're looking for suits. We're looking for tailoring. We're looking for something that really fits what we think dandyism should be, which is all about the tailoring. It's all about the garment structure. We're looking for structure. We're looking for building. We're looking for something that is suited, fitted to the person beautifully. That's what we're looking for when we go to on theme. Then we're looking for, is it good looking? Does it fit the person well? Does it look good? Are we hitting all the notes that we want to hit? Do the colors clash, etc.? Finally, I think there is an extra layer of like, there should not be more white people on the carpet than black people in this one. That's a big one. Like, it's kind of stupid, but it's also like super self-explanatory and obvious. This is a black person theme. This should be themed around black excellence and black beauty. We should not be seeing white people on the scene. So I'm going to be judging the white people way harder than I am the black people, because to do a black excellence theme as a white person, there will be a magnifying glass on you. So high expectations. So let's get into it. What is black dandyism? I'm white, lol, basically. So I'm going to tell you what black dandyism is, but also take it with a grain of salt. I'm a white person. So let's get into the losers first. I want to do the losers first because I think the losers would be fun. And also I think we're going to blow through the losers because I think the losers are all have an ongoing theme. When I was making this, my biggest thing with the losers that I found is just uninspired and boring. Uninspired and boring. So let's talk about Halle Berry. This is boring to me. This is uninspired. This is boring. Just because you showed up naked does not mean you get a full 9 yards. It's a beautiful dress, don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with dandyism. This doesn't fit the dandyism. Hat looks good and is the only thing that's dandy about this. Everything else about this, not dandyism. The jewelry is a great accessory, but I don't care that you came to the red carpet half naked. I wanted you to fit the theme. This is not on theme. This does not scream dandyism to me. This is not a well-tailored garment. This is just a dress. This is just a dress. This is just a dress. It's a dress and you're naked in it. And that's impressive if it was on theme. This was just Usher and Jennifer. I did not write down her last name. I'm so sorry, but I believe it's Usher's wife. This is on theme, don't get me wrong. I just found it boring compared to our winners. This was good. You know what? This could even go into the winners, honestly. Now that I'm re-looking at this, you have to remember I made this slideshow very intoxicated. The power of alcohol and willpower. I actually really like her outfit, but I find his to be quite boring. I find his to be very boring. And I wish there was more to it. I wish he had a hat. I wish maybe for something more, maybe like pocket watch would have been nice instead of like that little chain that he has. I like the cane, but I'm not a huge fan of his. I think it's rather boring. She's actually, now that I'm looking at her again, pretty interesting. Kim Kardashian, you have no idea the biggest smile on my face that I had putting her in the losers. I love hitting on Kim Kardashian. Now, I will say she has a good idea here, but unfortunately, it's kind of a boring dress. Like, it's a boring black dress, and I like the added gator skin aspect of it, but it's still just a dress that has the air of dandyism in it, but it feels like we put this hat on as a last-minute effort because we knew this wasn't very dandy, and we knew that it wasn't going to work and that it wasn't going to be on theme, so we put a hat there and we're like, now it's dandy. Now it's dandy. It feels very, very rushed and put together and very not well thought out, which is crazy because Kim Kardashian is pretty notorious for these runways, but I guess she'll be here next year, so it doesn't really matter if she's on theme entirely. I also just did not like it. I mean, I like it on its own. I just don't like it for dandyism. I just think it could have been better, and I think we've really let ourselves down with this one. Lizzo, now this one hurt. Now this one hurt. Don't get me wrong. This is a structured garment. This fits the theme of dandyism. I just found it boring. I found this look on Lizzo to be boring, especially because it's fucking Lizzo. I don't know. I kind of almost wish that this here was like a cutaway maybe instead of fabric, and then maybe the train was only attached to this black piece. I don't know entirely. It just feels like it's missing something. It feels like it's missing something. It feels like it's almost giving. I love the nails. I love the jewelry. I love the hair. I love the cigar / smoking. I love all of the accessories, but the outfit itself feels like it's lacking to me. Now, I don't entirely know why that is. It just feels like it's not entirely giving what we wanted to give. Maybe even a hat would have been nice. Adding another accessory, giving her a hat here would have been lovely. A hat or a big old sparkly necklace maybe even would have really sent it over, but it just was boring to me. Now, this was more so, I don't know that this is an interesting cultural take on dandyism, but I am critiquing non-black people a little bit harsher. I don't know that this is dandyism to me. This isn't super well fitted. This isn't super well like adjusted to the body. This isn't super well tailored to the body. It is in fact just a cultural piece, don't get me wrong, but I think that we're at the wrong runway for this personally. I don't think this is dandyism from what I understand dandyism to be. It doesn't feel on theme for me. It feels very much like we were trying to make a statement, but this was not the place to make that statement. We needed this statement to be made at a different time and at a different Met Gala. This was not the Met Gala to make this statement. This, Dapper Dan, too much. This was too much for me. I find there's a sweet spot. You want to be out there and you want to be facetious with what you're wearing, but it has to still look good. And I think the patterns clash. I think the glitter clashes with the pattern, which clashes with the pants, which clashes with the shoes. I think it all clashes. I don't think it goes well. I really like the hat and the glasses. I love the accessories. Once again, the accessories were on point here. I just think it clashes too much. I fear that we we did too much. We should have taken some stuff off. I don't think we needed the jacket. I think the hat would have been fine, and the undercoat would have been fine on its own. The jacket on top of it is just, it's too clashy. It's too much. It all clashes together. And I hate the shoes. Honestly, I hate the shoes. I don't know what about the shoes is going on there, but I think the shoes should have been sparkly if we were going to commit to the sparkles. And the fact that the shoes are matte are just, no. No, 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 no. Kylie Jenner, another one I was so happy to put here. It's just a dress. It's just a dress. I like the attempt here with these like little bits of fabric to make it look like a collared shirt. I like the attempt. It's just a dress though. Unfortunately, it's just a dress with a high slit and you're just showing off your body, which is fine. And you look great, Kylie Jenner. Don't get me wrong. You look great, but this is not dandyism to me. This is not... The gloves don't go with it. The mesh doesn't really... The mesh was not a huge thing to my understanding in dandyism. We're looking for structured, which don't get me wrong, there's an attempt at structure here, but we're focusing more on the body when the focus should be the garment, not the person's body. Kylie Jenner has a great body. No one needs to be told that. We all know this. So give us an outfit that's more structured and more tailored to you, that isn't so dependent on your body. FKA Twigs. This I just thought was unironically boring. It's a little bit too on the nose. There's not really anything fun being said about dandyism here. It is just an on the nose flapper girl, which is fine. It is on theme. I'll give her that. But I find it boring. I find it boring, and I expect a lot from FKA Twigs. This is one of those things where it kind of sucks because FKA Twigs is just so known to do like these crazy out there extravagant things and looks. And her own name kind of does her a disservice because if this probably wasn't on FKA Twigs, I would put it in the winners. But because it's on FKA Twigs, I have her in the losers because FKA Twigs is FKA Twigs. I think I'm saying that right. Jesus Christ, say it 5 times fast and you're going to lose your mind. I expect more. I expect more than this. I expect more than this from her, and I think that it was fine. It's fine. It's safe. It's safe, and the Met Gala isn't for safe. Boring. Shahrukh Khan, boring. Just boring. I like the necklaces. I like the cane. Wish we had more brown accents. Wish we had a brown shoe instead to go with the cane. The black shoe doesn't go with anything, and it's an off-centered black. It does not go with any of the outfit. The shoes are wrong. The jewelry is good, but it's just boring. It's boring, and it's not dandyism. It's just a suit. It's just a suit. There's nothing dandy about it. The only thing that's dandy about it is the cane. Is that the theme? I don't think canes was the theme. This, I also just thought was boring. Amy Lau and boyfriend. I didn't know the boyfriend's name, and I didn't care. Maybe he's the more famous of the two, but I put her because her outfit actually looks good. His is boring. Her outfit, though, is also just boring. And actually, this is where I come in, and I'm going to compare this. Here's the thing. The shorts was a clever idea, and we watched someone, Doechii, we will see later on, pulls off the shorts really well, pulls off shorts really fucking good, and I loved Doechii's shorts. Shorts was not pulled off well here. It looks bad. I wish we just didn't do the stockings. I wish we just went bare leg. I think stockings take away from it. I don't like this random piece of fabric we have strapped to try and like act like we're saying something. Also, not exactly dandy. He's dandy, but it's boring. It's boring and it's safe and it's boring. I don't do boring and safe, not at the Met Gala. La Roche. Now, this is once again one of those things that has to do with the name. If this wasn't La Roche, this would be passable. This is La Roche. La Roche is a fashion titan. And I do believe this is La Roche's first Met Gala where he's going just him and he's going as an attendee on his own and not with Zendaya. I believe this is his first one. I could be wrong in that. Maybe he's gone before on his own. But I think it's very safe. It's very safe. And for La Roche, I don't like safe. I want La Roche to serve because La Roche does serve. La Roche has been styling Zendaya and giving us some of the most iconic Met Gala looks now for years. So for him to show up in just basically a suit is boring. I like the shoe. I like that the shoe goes with the shirt. I like the frills at the end of the sleeves. I think it's fun. I think it is dandy, but it's very safe for La Roche. It's very safe for La Roche, and it's very boring for La Roche. Hunter Schafer, this is yet again a perfect example of like someone who I expect more from than just a suit. And this is just a suit. unfortunately. Like, this is just a suit. This is just a suit, unfortunately. Which, like, isn't, once again, I mean, you could argue, yes, she's on theme with dandyism. I like that hat. I like that we added in that extra accent. I wish I could see the shoe in this. I like that we have big pants, though. Big pants are nice. It's definitely on theme for dandyism, but it's boring. It's boring, and it's Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer, huge fashion icon, one of the biggest models in the world right now, if not the biggest model in the world right now. And you played it safe, which is fine. You can play it safe, and because you'll probably be invited to another Met Gala. But it's just boring, and it's safe, and I wish you would have done a little bit more. Now, this just has way too much going on for it. This is where we go into, I mean, firstly, I don't know that it's on theme. Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't think it's on theme. I don't find anything really about this to be dandyism, first and foremost. Secondly, it's just not good looking. I hate this shade of purple on her. I think if it was a deep shade of purple, it would have looked nice. And I hate this, like, lace on lace that we have going on here. It's just not looking good. This undergarment doesn't look good on her. It's not, it just doesn't look good. It just does not look good. It looks bad. Here had our own audio only mode. Don't say that it's audio only mode. No, it's not. No, everything's fine. Oh, you're listening in audio only mode. Okay, fair. Henry Golding, boring and safe. I'm not even gonna give this time of day. It's boring and safe. A dress, Demi Moore, just a dress. You just did a dress. You tried to do a sculptural piece here, and that was boring. And that was boring. And that's boring. 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 It's a dress. Congratulations. It's with dandyism. Sorry. Another dress, Serena Williams. Now, this is also, this is double disappointing. Serena fucking Williams? No. No. You don't show up in non-dandy uniform. You don't show up out of theme, not my Serena Williams. No. I expect so much more from you. This is just disappointing. It's a massive disappointment. It's just a dress. It's a dress with a big coat. It's boring. It's bad. Not my Serena Williams. Not my Serena Williams, no. Miley Cyrus, this one hurts. This one hurts. I love Miley. I think she has some pretty, actually, famously, I don't really traditionally like Miley Cyrus's Met Gala looks, and this year is no different. It's structural, which is a part of dandyism, don't get me wrong, but I find it boring, and I find it just not good looking on her. This different textile where we try to do gator skin up top and then like fabric in the bottom just does not look good. It's not a great look. It's a mediocre look at best. And it's also just not that interesting. For a structural piece, it's boring. We could have had like much more. I actually just would have preferred this in a pantsuit. I would have much rather this in a pantsuit than a dress. I think we should have just done a pantsuit. Boring. Andrew Scott, boring. Congrats, Lisa. You wore panties on the runway. No one's impressed with what you're doing. Carly Kloss, it's a dress with a top thrown, with a suit top thrown on top of it, and you're trying to act like it's more than that, but it's not. It's boring. It's boring. Oh, we will get to Rihanna eventually. Walton Goggins, I actually like this as him, but I just find it to be too much. I think we went too far. We shot and we missed. We went through and we missed. Colum Domingo, we might not have him on the list. I don't have everyone on the list. I went through online and I've spent hours making this, and somehow I still miss people. So we did miss some people. I will Google after. Now this one hurts. This one hurts so unbelievably much. Megan the motherfucking Stallion, not on theme. This is a dress and a bodysuit. We are not on theme. This is a big fur coat, which I do like. I think fur is on theme, but it's a fur coat and a bodysuit. This is dandyism, Megan. And Megan looks great in a suit. We've seen Megan pull out a suit before. We know that she looks good in a suit. We know that she could do a structural suit piece, and she didn't do it, and it was disappointing. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Megan Thee Stallion. I love the hair, and that's it, unfortunately. I just like the hair. The rest of it's bad. Dua Lipa, you've disappointed me yet again. You do that a lot nowadays. I really liked your album, but goddamn, is this just... It's ugly, and it's not on theme. So the theme was Black Dandyism, which, if you don't know what Black Dandyism is, Black Dandyism was a fashion trend that happened after the abolishment of slavery, in which black men would dress in more campy, high fashion, tailored suits Think big shoulders, think big ties, think furs, think hats, think like that 1950s, like out there men's fashion when it was actually interesting fashion. And obviously it came from black men. So the theme is supposed to be black men, so we're being very mean to the, we're being very, very, very critical of the white girls in this, and they're not leading us with anything good. Anne Hathaway, boring, 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 boring. You put on a white button-up on top of a dress and expected me to gag, and you gave nothing. Nothing! Gabrielle Union, Gabrielle, Jesus Christ, not Gabrielle. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, or maybe it is Gabrielle. I don't know who these people are, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought it was cute, but boring. Very safe, very safe. My biggest thing, you're going to the Met Gala, you may only go once in your life. Go big or go home, baby, and this is boring. I think this is boring. Avia Duvernay, I don't know. Don't know who you are, unfortunately. Boring and not on theme. This is just a dress. You're just wearing a dress. Gigi Hadid, you're just wearing a dress. You're just wearing a dress. Jenny, you are making an attempt, which I like, but I still think it's too much of just a dress. I think we're suffering from too much of a dress. Love the hat. I think the hat is slay. And I actually really like the pieces. I think the pieces to this. Actually, you know what? I'd put this in win. You know what? The more I look at this, the longer I'm like, I can put this in win. This is dandy. I'll give this dandy. I'll give this dandy. Tyrene Henry. Now, this was just, I think he's on theme, and I think it's a good look. I just personally didn't like this. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I really want to like it, but I don't. I just don't like it. I think it's too clashing, and I think it's like, I say this wearing red. I think red is boring. I think we've done red into the ground. I think we've done red and black into the ground, and I find this red and black combo to be rather boring, and like we've seen it 1,000 times before, this red, black, and gold. And I kind of wish we would have done this in any other color, and I think I would have been more on board with it, and I just find this to be a boring color combo. Simone Biles, this was disappointing. A moment of silence. A moment of silence for the Simone Biles, the bitch that everyone's been looking at this year, it feels like, and she came in this little cute miniskirt, which was a choice. I like that it's a textile, I like that we have a pattern going on here. I like that we have this like high neckline all the way up, neck piece that, you know, leans into dandyism, but it's boring. It's just a dress. It's nothing fun. It's boring. It's boring, and I'm disappointed. It's boring, and I'm disappointed, and that's all I'll say. Diana Ross, also tremendously disappointed in this. This was just a pantsuit and a big fur, and I want to give it because Diana Ross does truly embody black excellence and beauty through and through, and I think that her being here is like dandyism in itself and like on theme, but I just did not think this garment was on theme. I don't think she did a good job. I think she did big. I think, you know, this is campy. It's like slay. It's diva. Diva down. You know, she had to have 8 people like carry this shit up. Like, oh my god. I really like that one. And Sabrina Carpenter's outfit. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter was good. We're getting there. We're doing the losers first, Granddaddy. We're doing the losers first. We're going through our losers. A lot of people liked Pusha T. I didn't. I found this to be boring. I think that I think it's boring. I think we put some glitters on a suit, which it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. It looks nice, but it's boring for dandyism. We could have done a big shoulder. We could have done a big old shoe. We could have done bigger pants. We could have done bigger everything. Everything could have been bigger. Imagine like an oversized tie in this. That would look sickening. An oversized black tie to offset and go with boots. Now that would look good. I didn't like it. I think it's boring. Horrendous. Pamela Anderson has never looked worse. This looks terrible. It's structured, don't get me wrong, but it's awful. Like, I mean this. This was probably my worst. This was my worst. I think this is hands down my worst of the night. Just a dress. Sadie Sink is wearing just a dress. Structural, sure. Just a dress. Maya Hawke, just a dress. Just a dress with a cape added to it, though. She's got a cape. Isn't that on theme, guys? No, not at all. Not at all. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We're moving on. Audra McDonald, Audrey McDonald. It's just a dress. It's just a dress. It's a dress with a cape, and a dress with a cape is not dandy. Adrienne Warren, just a dress. A dress that we tried to make dandy and just failed at miserably, I find. Wasn't good. Pharrell Williams, I hate this. I loathe this outfit because I hate just a bodysuit. You're telling me, I don't remember, sorry, Pharrell Williams' wife's name, unfortunately, and I did not put it in the slideshow. Sorry about that. It was probably too long of a name to put in the slideshow. Pharrell looks fine. It's very boring, but just a bodysuit with a leather coat on top, and we're gonna act like that's dandy? No, this is a crime. This is a fashion crime. This is a crime. I hate just a bodysuit. I hate just a bodysuit. I loathe just a bodysuit. Then we need just a dress. Just a dress. Just a dress. There's a theme, everybody. Just so you know, when you go to the Met Gala, there's a theme. Okay, everyone loved this. I think this is what you're talking about. Coleman Domingos. I have him on my losers list, unfortunately. I do have him on my losers list. I think that it's too camp. The reveal is fine. Don't get me wrong. I think the reveal's fine. But I have him in my losers because it was very dependent on the reveal. When you look at the garments separately, they're not all that interesting. I do really like the flower, and I really like the shoes, and I like that it's an interesting tie. But I hate that first look. I really do. I hate that first look. I think that first look is not good. The second look, I would give it a win, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I would give the second look, I would put it into winners. I think it's a winner. But that first look, I think, is it's a culinary crime. Ninjas, you're late. She just left. This was, I just found everywhere and nowhere at the same time. We're trying to land on the dartboard, and we're missing with every throw we're going. So, like, I just didn't like this. Christian Logman, I think he's a model. I just didn't like this. I thought, like, it was fine. Fine and boring. Lewis Hamilton, boring. Gina Ellis, Redlinger, boring. Boring in a dress. Anna Wintour, now this is offensive, because this is in case you're wondering, she is the head curator for all things Met Gala related. She is in charge of the Met Gala, and she showed up in just a dress. In just a dress and a coat thrown on top of it, and acted like this was on theme. Like, I guess technically you get a pass because it is your event, but my god. Which means we're getting to the winners soon, which I will be talking at the wazoo, the winners. Roger Abel, I just found this boring. I just found it boring. You threw some tulle over a pantsuit, boring. So, we're finally in our winners category, and now this, Janelle Monáe. Oh, now this is dandyism. Now, if you want to know what dandyism embodies, it's this. It's sculptural, it's structural, there's an element of camp to it, but it's also very professional. It's very suit and tie. This is dandyism. This is what it's meant to be. It's meant to be fun. That's a great word to use. It's fun. It's fun. It's out there. Look at some of our losers now. Think about some of our losers that we've gone through and really think about it. Like, just a suit is not dandyism. A dress is not dandyism. This is black dandy. This is black dandyism. And just tens. Take the crown. Take the crown. Chapel Roan, this is dandy. I love big pink. I love the textural aspect to it. I love the clashing patterns. They look so good. It's a perfect clash. I love the big hair. I love the clown face. I love everything about this. I love the open foot and the fanning out of the legs. I love it. I love it. Love. Chapel Roan. I mean, we all knew she was going to serve, but I mean, she served it up. She served it up. Rihanna, this was good. This was how you did a dress, by the way. This is how you did a dress. We have all of this structural garment in the back. We have a nice structure on top. We have someone who is very visibly pregnant still wearing a structural piece based around their body. This is what I'm talking about. This is tailorship. This is what I'm looking for in black dandyism. This is a great example. A lovely, massive hat that's bigger than her head. Looks like it's gonna eat her entire head. This is what I want from dandyism. I want this when we do a dress. When we do a dress, this is what we're looking. We saw elements of people try to do this kind of like structural element in the bottom of the dress, but this is how you do it right. Everything is structured. Everything is tailored. We are across the board. We are dandy. This, I just thought, so fun, so camp, so beautiful, so lovely, so into everything about this. The hat, the sleeves, the dress, This is also how you did a dress. It had to be structural. It has to be a garment. It has to be tailored. The buttons going all the way up. The texture of it. The boot. The heel in this. Like, this is perfect. This is a dress. This is a dandy dress. This is an actual, like, we're going for a dress. We're gonna do dandy as a dress. This is a dandy dress. The hair is structural. Everything about this is so structural and beautiful. I love it. Doja, she slays it every time. You can't be gagged. You can't keep gagging these girls, queen. She does it every time. This was how you did a bodysuit, by the way. This is how you did a bodysuit. The suit, we have a big shoulder, we have a big chest, an over-accentuated chest. We have animal print on the front. We have diamonds in the lining of the suit. We have this beautiful sculpted hair that is just so perfect. We have this beautiful heel, and we have these beautiful leggings. I think everything about this is beautiful, stunning, and gorgeous. I think this is dandyism. This is on theme. This is perfect. Cardi motherfucking B. Now, Cardi B gets me every time. She gets me every time because I always think she's not going to do better. And then she always does. And this is perfect. It's very Louisiana. It's very Black Dandy. It's very based in, like, the roots of, like, the South and, like, the swamp, and where we see a lot of, like, inspiration of Black Dandyism come from. We have this beautifully sculpted hair from this is what I mean when I say this is how you do the Met Gala. Like, Cardi B attends every Met Gala, and she attends every single one like it's gonna be her last. From the hair to the toes, from the top of the head to the toes, to the makeup, to the jewelry, to the suit, to the cinching of the waist, to the beautiful garment. Everything about this is great. Everything about this is just good. It's just good. It's just good. I have nothing more to say. It's just so good. The sleeves, they're everything. The cinching of the waist, the pantsuit that goes all the way down, the pants that frill out. Beautiful. Just beautiful. That's all I have to say. It's beautiful. Beautiful, gorgeous, on theme. This slid on theme. This slid on theme because it's very structural, and I liked the textures. This was very close to being in the losers category. I won't lie to you. I almost put this in the losers, but I liked it. I liked it enough. The structural elements of it, a debris, I think. I could be saying that wrong, and I'm so sorry if I am. But this, I just thought it was good. It was good. It's very safe, but at least it's interesting. It's safe but interesting. Mindy Kaling, I also thought this was safe and interesting. Honestly, it pushes across the board. I love these big buttons, these big accent buttons. I like the sleeves. I like the cinching of the waist. I like the use of different textiles, and, like, we use this beautiful, not chevron, velvet-esque texture that really goes well with the black of the outfit and the white of the outfit, which almost looks like a rubbery. I thought the use of textures and of accessories was just really well done. So I'm very much a fan. Hi, all my dear. We're going through the Met Gala. We're going through our winners right now. We're probably about halfway through. Raging Page, this was an example of a safe win. This is a safe winner. I find it quite boring, but it's safe and it's good. I think it's good. I think it's sandy. This could slide its way into the losers, and I wouldn't be upset about that. Cynthia Erivo. Now this, once again, we're talking dandyism. We're talking, I'm saying it a lot, but we're talking structure. We are talking tailorship. We are talking patterns and textiles, and this does everything. So how do you know who the winners are? Because I said so. Because obviously my opinion is the only one that matters. That would be how we know who the winners are, because I'm saying who the winners are. That would be who the winners are. Thank you. It's been a long time since I did drag, so I just got into it, and I tried to do my own little dandy, you know. I did better than some of these bitches on theme. But this was good. Everything about this Cynthia Erivo look is great. I love the purse that matches the outfit. I will say I don't like the bottom half. I don't like the bottom half. I'm not a fan of the bottom half. I kind of wish we would have just done a short little skirt moment instead, maybe, to really accentuate our legs here, because, like, the legs are gorgeous. Cynthia Erivo is a gorgeous individual. The nails are gorgeous, but the entire top of this outfit, I mean, slays the game. Once again, we're talking Black Dandyism, structure, and accents. This is a great example of accents. We have this beautiful bedazzled eye patch. We have this beautiful cutout in the chest, which forms a heart, goes all the way up the neck. We have this beautiful tied hat around. We have this beautiful coat to go above, and we have these lovely rings. This is dandy. This is look, Cardi B was like better than this, but this is what I think of when I think of dandy. I think of like this lovely, excellent structural moment with lovely tailoring and lovely accents. This was accents done right. Doechii. Now this is how you do shorts. Now this was how you do shorts. So we had some people attempt shorts and they failed at it, and they failed at it miserably. Doechii, however, perfect. What I really like about this Doechii look too, super on brand for her. This is super in Doechii's wheelhouse. God damn, this coat just will not stay up for me. Super in her wheelhouse of branding. Like, Doechii already has some heavy inspirations in this theme of black dandyism. You can already see it in a lot of her work. If you're familiar with Doechii's work, it's very black dandy. So it's almost like this is the perfect Met Gala to invite Doechii to. I love the cigar. I love the little necktie. I love the little boots with the little socks. I love these shorts. I love that there's a little bit of a coat to it as well. I love everything about this look. I think lovely. I love this natural afro. I think everything about it's great. Sabrina Carpenter. This is what I mean. White girls take notes. White girls take notes. Bodysuit bitches. Bodysuit bitches. I had some issues with you bodysuit bitches on this run. I've had some issues with some bodysuited bitches on this run, but this is how you do a bodysuit. Pay attention. If you're gonna show up to a black dandy theme, black dandyism theme, you needed to do well, white girls. And this is what I mean. This was done well. Beautiful train moment, beautiful butt. I love the buttons. I love this collar that goes all the way up. I love this color choice. Looks great on her. I love the hair. I love this beautiful, like, suited up, tailored. This is how you do a bodysuit. This is what I want from a bodysuit, a tailored bodysuit that looks good. It's structural. Even if you look closely, you can see her breast cups that are like perfectly cut out. Like that's good tailorship. That is good craftsmanship. That is exactly what I want in a black dandy theme from a white girl. A$AP Rocky, I mean, it was expected for him to do great, but I love this. I love the layering in this look. I think it's layering done well. I think these big overdone shoulders are beautiful. I think this beautiful big coat looks lovely. I love this umbrella he has. I love the shoes. I love the big pants. I like everything about it. It's safe. Don't get me wrong. It's safe, but regardless, it's good. It's good. And you know what? If something's good, we're not gonna take that away. Love this hat. The outfit's pretty safe, but I still like it. I love, mainly, once again, we go to dandyism, we talk about accessories. Accessories can make or break a look in dandyism. This is my example. These gloves, perfect little textured moment to go with the piece. This hat, lovely, out of the box. She's more camp, more out there, more interesting. These glasses, a little bit of a cute little glasses moment. They look like they shouldn't fit, but they look perfect. This bag, lovely, lovely, lovely. I love everything about this Bad Bunny look. I think it's great. I think it's a good example. This was just a fun take on dandyism I found. It was a more interesting take, more cultural take. This is a great example of, like, we had a culturally inspired dress, which wasn't really black dandy earlier, and now we have another culturally inspired dress, and I think it's a much better example of black dandyism. We're still fitting in the theme. We're still focusing on accessories. We're focusing on that, like, different textiles and textures on the garment, and we have this neckline and these buttons and these beautiful shoes and this well-tailored jacket, and I think this is a cultural moment that is black dandyism. So the theme is black dandyism. I've only said it 500 times. Listening ears, let's try them. And so basically, what does that theme mean? So that theme basically means it's post-slavery. A lot of black men would dress in high fashion and high garment, and there's an element of camp to it. There's an element of fun to it, if you will. There's big hats and big ties and furs and lots of things that are like more masculinely dressed. So we're really focusing on the men this time around, but the girls can do their job as we show off a girl who can do it right. Lupita Nyong'o. I actually know this actress and love her very much, so I'm so sorry if I butchered that. But beautiful, beautiful garment, lovely. I love this added cape. It's like just enough. It's almost to tailoring black style. Yes, precisely. Google is right. So this is perfect. I love this suit. I love that these pants are frilled out at the ends. I hate these like tight pants right now. I think they should really all be bell bottoms. I love a bell bottom pant in this theme. Love that so much. Love the way this is tailored to her. Love the way it fits. Love this beautiful flower. Love this all one color too. All of it's one color, and this perfect little hat to really tie it all together. She just did a great job. Zoe Saldana, once again, we're talking dresses here. This is how you do a dress in black dandy. This is a dress that is black dandy. This is a dress that is black dandy. Some of you bitches needed to take a look. Some of you bitches needed to take notes, because this is a dress in Black Candy. The tailoring is beautiful. Once again, we look at these breast cups. We see that perfect stitching line all the way through, that gorgeous stitching line. We see these gorgeous buttons all the way down the arms and all the way down the center of the dress. We see these beautiful button accents. We see this beautiful collared neck. We see these beautiful hip windows that go outwards that aren't windows. So I don't know why I use the term windows, but these beautiful hip accents that go straight out. They're just gorgeous. And then look at the shoes. I mean the shoes. That's perfect. Perfect, beautiful, gorgeous. No nose. No nose. Zendaya. Now I'm gonna be so real with you. This is one of Zendaya's safest looks, but it's still good. I mean, when you ate, you ate. And she did, in fact, eat this. She ate this up. She did exactly what I wanted from her. She did. This is Black Dandy. It is safe. I am a bit disappointed. It almost was a loss for me. Because it's Zendaya, I almost over 1,000 viewers and a huge following. But honestly, I live. You make YouTube videos like this and you're famous. I mean, you gotta fake it till you make it. That's kind of how it works, Queen. You don't just start with 1,000 followers. So... Plus, I don't stream, you have to remember. Like, I stream once every 6 months, Queen. But this is Black Dandyism. I think it's safe, and I almost put it in the loss. I almost put it in the loss. Like, it's close to a loss because Zendaya has had some of the most legendary Met Gala looks ever. You have to remember, we're talking about Zendaya here. This is safe for Zendaya. And she skated by with being in the winners category because she's in my good graces. Me and Zendaya are tight like that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, Kara Young, gorgeous. Love a big pant, love a cinched waist, love these, once again, these hip accents are gorgeous. I'm a big fan. My big winner of this is hip accents. I'm a big fan of these hip accents that we've been seeing a lot of. These gloves are beautiful. This hat is beautiful. This brooch is beautiful. Everything about this is beautiful. I love that the scarf she's wearing matches the gloves, goes with the gloves, is like straight too. It is not just a scarf that hangs there. It's structural. It's straight. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's CoverGirl. You wouldn't believe. Loved the buttons in this. This is once again where we come down to like, look at accessories. Look at how we're accenting the look. This is honestly not that good of a look. It's safe. It's a safe look. But what brings this look above? We've got this beautiful, massive bow tie with this big centerpiece right in the middle of it that looks so lovely, so gorgeous, so beautiful. We've got these multitude of buttons coming down the side that really add flair to this. And then also take a look, the inside of this coat. The inside of this coat has that red accent, and I've already said I am tired of red and black. But you know what? You do it well, and I won't take that from you. This is done well. I like the subtleties of this. This is a subtly done look, and it looks great. It looks great. The accents are good. Now this, Megan Thee Stallion, was how you did a coat train. This is how you did a coat train. This was how you did a coat train. I was very disappointed in Megan Thee Stallion's coat train and how we just did a bodysuit with a big coat and called it a day. Same with Diana Ross. We just did a big coat, called it a day. This was how you did a big train, called it a day. I love that we have this beautiful pantsuit. I love this texture we see. We see texture, another big thing that is what I am a fan of in this, and what really can make or break a dress is texture. What can make or break a garment is texture in this theme. We have this beautiful texture. It looks like butterflies coming off of her practically. It looks gorgeous, beautiful. We see this beautiful look towards still structural, still beautiful, and we have this lovely train. It's just good, and the texture is there, and this one solely off texture. Also, if you can't tell, that's her hair, by the way. This is her hair going all the way down, which I just love. I love big, long hair. Gorgeous. We're getting into some of the winner chicken dinners of this fucking thing. This is gorgeous. This is how you did a mini skirt. Honestly, I kind of wish she didn't do pants. I kind of wish that she didn't do pants here. I kind of wish that we didn't. I do like the pants, and I'm not a fan of the red shoe. I think the red shoe is too much, but the headpiece is gorgeous. The tie, gorgeous. The suit coat, gorgeous. The dress itself, gorgeous. Structural. We have multi-textures literally stacked on top of each other. Look at this. These are 3 different textures right here, ladies. This is 4. We have the corset. We have this beautiful little like meshed up fabric. And then we have this like lovely little like almost nylon fabric. And then we have this like beautiful silk-esque fabric. Beautiful. Use of texture, use of layers, use of everything that I want in this theme. This was my win. This was my top of the night. They did interviews. This is Tanya Taylor, or Tanya, maybe Tanya Taylor. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I actually have no idea who this is, but this is my winner of the night. This is my winner. The hat, the feather in the hat, the flower, the coat, the necklace, the chains all over the place, the shoes, the pants, the big suit, everything about this, the badges going down. Even look, take a look at how this is not just a simple little coat, ladies. Look real close. Look at that goddamn, like, extra use of fabric and texture that we're not even gonna see. Like, I cannot express the serve in which this is. The gloves, the little, whatever the fuck you call this, cane, like this extra texture on this jacket that we're not even gonna see, that goes all the way up, and you see a different texture up here from what's down there, and you see texture all over. You see this is different texture from this. She's got a cutout too, a like see-through cutout, just all across the board, a great serve. And finally, we have Emma Chamberlain. Emma Chamberlain does do a traditionally really good job. This is a great, subtle, but lovely look for Emma. It's not my favorite. My favorite is 100% this look. This is actually, I would say, Mother. This is mothering. This is good. It's just good. Emma did a great job. She's on theme. The white girls had to be on theme. She's on theme. I love this like cute little like pixie cut she has. I think it's even better on theme, actually. I love her little glasses. I love like this hip window. I love these buttons here, perfectly placed button, perfect accent to kind of give that illusion of a suit too, where we see here these pants, like this kind of like pantsuit leg moment. It looks great. And then I love these gloves too. I'm usually not a fan of these gloves, but I think they're perfect here. I think they're a perfect subtle little accent. I kind of wish she had like a button or two or a brooch. I kind of wish she had a brooch. I think a brooch would have really helped this and made it look a little bit better. I think we're really lacking in the accessories department on this, but it's a good subtle look. And that is unfortunately the end, which means that's like gonna be the end of our stream. That was a very short stream, but yeah, so that's been, actually, let's see if I can find any others, because there were some others. Okay, well, no. Met Gala 2025. I'm trying to see, because I know I missed some. If you're interested, I'll probably edit this into a YouTube video so you can watch the full thing on YouTube. Oh, is she? Well, that's lovely. She slayed. Love Cardi B. Okay, this is one we didn't see. Another one we never saw. Okay, I just want this gone. I think it's on theme. I would put it in winners. I don't personally like the garment, but I think it's on theme. Horrified Shakira reacts Rihanna's snafu on Met Gala. Okay, well, we might end it, because I can't find it. We've seen all of these. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's a good place. Napoleon, leader of France. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. So let's go through, actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do for the YouTube video. Hey, YouTube! So let's go back to our losers, and let's find our biggest losers and our biggest winner, shall we? Okay, this, loser, in my tops. I hated the bodysuits. Do not bring a bodysuit. Do not bring a bodysuit to my Met Gala. Hated these bodysuits. Some of these bodysuits were awful. Who are some of my biggest losers, though? Really, truly, and honestly. I'm looking. That was Lisa. That was Lisa. Hated a bodysuit. Who's my biggest loser? I think this has got to be up there. I hate this, personally. So sorry to you, but just not good. Just doesn't feel like it's on theme, and it does not look good. You made an attempt at putting texture on texture on texture, and it did not look good. It just simply did not look good. This, I gotta say, is a pretty bad one. This one's pretty bad. I don't know if I would put it as my biggest loser, but I'm definitely disappointed in this. This is a terrible gown that has made a very terrible attempt at doing structure. Demi Moore let me down. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. There was one that I hated, that I absolutely loathed. This is my biggest loser, Pamela Anderson. This is my biggest loser. We went for that hip accentuation and we failed so miserable at it. This looks like it was cut out of cardboard and then glued to you. This looks so bad. The attempt at the texture is there and failure. This is my biggest loser. My biggest loser's gotta be this. Just no across the board. Yeah, I think that's my biggest loser. Now, for my biggest winners, I gotta say, I mean, this has got to be up there. Tessa Thompson's got to be up there. Yeah, literally. She just grabbed cardboard. Cardi B is up there too. Cardi B has to be up there. Cardi B looks stunning and is so on theme. Cardi B has to be up there. She's definitely up there for winners. I don't know if any of these are winners. You know what? I kind of want to give it to Sabrina Carpenter because this is how you do a bodysuit. She's not even like the best dressed, but she did prove me wrong. I wanted to see no bodysuits, and she made me like a bodysuit on this runway. So I'll give it to her. The only bodysuit that I enjoyed this entire time, and the only one that I am pro bodysuit. This has to be up there as well. This has to be pretty up there. This is a pretty up there garment, I would say. But, I mean, nothing beats our queen. Tayana Taylor. Nothing beats her. I mean, nothing beats her. She embodied this theme through and through, and she just did a phenomenal job. And I think that's a good place to end on. Ooh, T, clock it. Like, she just did great. And all she was interviewing. She was an interviewer, by the way. But she did great. I have been Enigma Bazaar, though, and I hope you enjoyed my little fashion review. Hopefully I'll stream more, we'll see. No promises that I'll get up and drag every day. This was a spur of the moment. I felt like it. I wanted to get into drag, do this whole little shit and caboodle. The drag's very baby drag core, very not up to my standard, but... Either way, I have been Enigma Bazaar, and goodbye!